are. We're back.
Let's do it.
We got the
Long time no
props
see.
here. What's that?
Long time no see.
Yeah. Well, we just did a prediction show, but this is the one I get high energy for. I really like this to like react to what people say, and
This is fun.
Yeah, it gives me like something to do, so it's fun. So we're gonna run through these slides. I was supposed to check out this guy as my guest, Andre Easy, but he kind of ghosted me a little bit. So I got you instead, Product. But I had a whole little thing for him. But hey, it's all good, you know.
Take it.
I like having different guests on, so it's the first time you're doing this with me.
Let me give a shout out to the guys that Slipped the Jab podcast.
Yes, I like that. You should, because before I'll shout out the Wu-Tang Clan.
There you go.
Yeah, Slip the Jab. I don't think I have that shirt. I have Fight Talk 2 is one of my favorite shirts. Slip the Jab, that's a pretty big one.
It's actually really soft. like you can tell like it's not just like your basic, like I don't know,
Gildan,
like your basic, cheap brand shirt. It's actually like really soft. So
I like it. Yeah, I like when I get a favorite kind of shirt,
Yeah.
So so this first one is from MMAfighting.com, and this is just like the picture of Tony's face. It reminds me of the Edgar thing, and it almost looks fake, right?
It does. Jeez.
Like it's like claymation, right?
Poor you can see every bone cavity in his face. It is ridiculous.
And his lips are together, but his from here to here is longer. But he's, I don't know.
What's that Arnold movie from Total Recall? That's what it reminds me of, right? He's getting eyes sucked out of his head,
he's getting mushed. Yeah, and I love it. So one of my friends at work, he doesn't know fighting, so I showed him this one. He's like, so they suspended him? And I'm like, well, it's different. It's just like not suspended because he did something wrong. It's because he got knocked cold, and they're gonna not let you fight for 60 days.
Yeah.
But this is the Edgar face, Tony's face. There's a couple other dudes that have these faces of
Johnny Walker
face.
Yeah.
I guess it's these cameras now that can catch this face,
yeah.
Poor Tony, poor Tony. Oh, I'll say, I'm gonna give the next slide up. My wife's calling me, but
oh man. So I wish I was here. I wish I was the guy behind Ferguson, because I cannot find a clip anywhere of what he said to him. It's probably better off that way, because knowing Liddell fought well past his prime.
Yes.
So he's probably telling him some stuff like, "Hey, keep your head up. You're still good. You still got it." That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Like Chuck looks real puffy too. Like he's almost on something he's drinking too much or whatever he's doing. But yeah, right. Chuck fought way past his prime. Tony is definitely looking glazed over. At least his face went back to what it looks like, right? But yeah, drunk Chuck consoles him. This is from Joe Rogan's Burner, and it's like we don't want Chuck telling him to keep going, though, right? I know somebody said later. I think the next slide might be Hooker versus. It's from Josh Strachman. Hooker versus Tony. Big fight. I'm okay with Hooker versus Tony, I think, but neither of them need to fight much more.
No, right. And I'm kind of, I know it's like a big joke in the MMA Twitter community, but people say loser has to go home. They should probably start doing it.
Yeah, Lozon Cerrone could have been that, right?
Yeah,
and we got to make sure Cerrone loses.
Quit.
Yeah. I just think it's the younger generation or the newer fan, they really see these guys as NASCARs, and they can change or tune up something, or they can run the miles back or put a new motor in. This is not how this works. And I said on my prediction show, I said I think Chandler's going to flatline Tony, and people, Tony's never been stopped like that. Even when Justin stopped, he just was against the wall. Yeah, but when he was catching those flies against the wall, that was the rest of his chin going away. Yeah. And he's not a defensive fighter to begin with. He's a fun fighter. You cannot reset what has been done.
Right? It hurts. It's rough, but we gotta set him free,
Bro, you're a wrestler. Your knees have gone from wrestling. That's what happens. The tread goes off.
Yeah.
And you can't reset the tread. And this is your brain. This is worse than your knees. This is your brain. Like, you're over 38. Like, I hate people like egging these guys on to keep fighting. It's like, dude, like, stop that. And I think somebody else that wants to keep going was talking shit. Like, oh, Pettis talking shit. Like, oh, people want me to stop. Dude, I do want you to stop. Like, stop. You know? All right.
No, there's an old saying in wrestling. I forget. Chael Sonnen said, I'll have to find the clip and tag it in this here, but something about like wrestlers in general have like a certain amount, whatever you call it. Maybe so let's say 100. Let's say you have 100 matches in you, and after those 100 matches, you lose a step, 2, 3, 4 steps. Like, and that's true. I mean, that's combat sports for you. You can't get those back.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. It's like, again, the new fan, I think they don't like I don't know if they didn't do real sports or never played sports. Like, I mean, I played soccer. Like my right knee, I even go in. I'm like, yo, I'm 30 something. I'm like, hey, is there a surgery I can get? He's like, no, like you're just like this is what you got. Like, you're like, there's nothing I can do for you. You go to PT, but I'm like, I just like chill back on playing so much. Like, I've been playing some 5. I do sports some 5. You know, like, but you can't do this. And this is your head. This is your brain. Like if it wasn't their brain, I'd be like, yo, go ahead. You want to rip your knees off? Not well, cool, like whatever. Like, you know, but your back, which happens in wrestling a lot, your back. If you have a bad back and bad brain, you can't live well, you know?
No.
So
next
one. This is my man Josh. Now, you know Josh, he comes with the angle. You know the angle?
Yeah, dude. Josh is fun.
I love Josh, bro. With that. He's like
send those individual videos to you. They're fun.
Yo, Josh is like this, and he'll be like, listen. And I want to do merch. I want to do merch with him because I could do shirt presses. You know, I do at work. And he's like, yo, I want to do big asses, little hands. That's what he wants. That's what he wants his merch to be. Big asses, little hands. But he gets the angle. Josh, I love the angle. Josh, and he messes with the little trolls a bit, but they didn't like. He's a dude that just doesn't give a fuck, so they can't really do shit to him because he don't give a fuck. But he drinks some weird liquor though. He'll drink some blue shit, like shit I can't drink. Maybe when I was 18, I'd drink it, but Anyway, so he's got up here. Well, why not? Honestly, Tony takes the W in this one, and poor Dan. And you know what? I think Tony can beat Dan. I think Dan is that also faded, which we don't want to tell. Is it Octagon Bets that loves Dan Hooker?
Yeah, I was gonna say you better be careful.
I know, but I know when somebody's faded, man. Like I have a sixth sense when somebody's faded at something, and I think Tony can win this one. I think Tony. They need not put him with a destructive puncher like Chandler or Justin Gaethje because they're asking for him to die. But I think he could beat Hooker. But Hooker could beat him too. Again, it's the go away fight, like you said, right? Yeah. Go away.
Tony on the ground on that one could be fun. Tony could do some ground stuff.
Right. But and that's the thing too. Oh, Tony's going to do this. Like Tony doesn't really want to do that, but like Tony should have tried to do that.
Yeah.
All right, so here, how about this one? We got from Combat Sports Insider from Alaska B. And it's from Jakey MMA. How do people see Strickland versus Pereira playing out? What do you think about that one?
I kind of wish this fight happened, let's say, a year ago when Pereira was like wild as hell.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He was doing like backflips and stuff on people.
Yeah.
He's kind of settled down a little bit now. And, Strickland – somebody said it on Twitter last week, and they made a good point. Strickland is the most entertaining person, except for in his fights.
Well, he's the more real crazy Colby.
Oh yeah, he's real crazy.
Right, he's real crazy, stupid. Colby is fake, crazy, racist, stupid, or whatever he is. He's not. It's not. I don't think that's really who he is. Yeah, because Strickland, if you're saying Pereira calmed it down, Strickland has made himself like he just jab, and talk all that shit, and it's not even like he's like Floyd Mayweather, which you're watching art in motion, like you're just watching whatever it is,
He stands straight up, he just jabs you and jabs you,
and that sucks. So yeah, I hope Pereira wins because I like to see him do some kind of spin kick to Strickland's head, Right. I mean, yeah. So that's what I'd like to see. This is from Alex Bunin. Did you see this shit? So it's Jamal
Oh yeah,
Hill.
yes I did. Yes I did.
Yeah, his manager. So and if you go down the thread, so the dude in the orange shorts pranks people. He'll walk by, act like he's on the phone, and be like, "Yo, you're a pussy. I'll fuck you up." And I said it. And then so he walks up. He's like, "Oh, Jamal Hill," who like probably nobody would recognize, like except for maybe like real fight fans. Like I might walk past Jamal Hill, especially if he's got glasses and a thing on. So he's like, "Oh, you're Jamal Hill," and then he says something like, "I'll fade you" or "I'll whatever," and he's like, "What?" He's like, "I said it," and Jamal goes to grab him, not punch him, but grab him, and then his manager down below grabs him, luckily, because like he could fuck you up, right?
Could have been bad. Yep.
Now, if you scroll down, the dude walks through a gym, and this other dude's hitting a bag at the body, and he walks by that dude, and he's like, "Yo," he says some similar, and the dude hooks him in the belly and drops him, and he's like dropped, and he's like, "It's a prank, and the dude's over him like, "You'll never come in the gym like that," blah blah blah. Yo, it's funny because like he gets dropped, like the dude hits the heavy bag twice, and he lands the same shot on that dude's stomach.
Does
he drops? Bop, bop. Yeah, it's great. So this is funny though. Like I like it, and you gotta have some balls to prank a UFC guy, because if he didn't go to grab him and he went to just slap him or something, he could really hurt. Right. So
I think the funniest thing about this dude too is he does this all with his hand on his ear.
Right.
There's not even a fake phone there to like do it. He just literally turns his hand up.
Yeah, he's pretty funny, and he's like, he's so like slick and calm that the person's like, "Wait, what did he say?" Like, did he say what? Like, like, "You're a pussy." He's like, "Wait, what? What did he say?" Anyway, it's pretty funny. All right, next up we got some from Brandon the Truth, who's one of my favorite guys on it. He's probably watching Bellator right now because he loves Bellator. Right. But they went from Bader to this card, having Machito as the second. Like, I don't know what Bellator's up to, but it's not good. What's up? What's going on Bellator though?
Machito's fighting now. He's getting ready to fight. He's fighting Leon's brother.
Yeah, Leon's brother. One of Leon's brothers.
Right.
Yeah. So you got Uptown Funk. If you had to compete in an MMA fight, which weight class would you fight at? So I would I weigh 195, but I would and my bones are thin, my product. So I would probably fight at 170. I'd probably have to cut because I'm old, so I carry old weight. But I probably once said when I was in my 20s, I'd probably fight at 55.
Whew.
Can you make 205?
So I'm 5'10". My last time I competed, or at least with a proper training competed, was like 184, 85ish. So I'd probably go down somewhere around there. I should be at 170 if it wasn't completely lazy, but
Right.
You know how it works.
Yeah, so I'm 190 again. I've cut out soda. I got the lemon water, so I went from like walking around at 205 the last couple years.
Funny you said that. I have the same exact thing.
Yes, and it's like I'm addicted to lemons right now. I go to Costco, get the big ass bag, and I will look how much lemon is in that. You see
a lot of lemon.
Like this is like pure lemon. I love it though. I love it. Like I'll drink it like as
it's good.
Drink of choice. But I'd have to cut 25 full pounds to get down. But my bones are light, so I could probably do it. So yes, that's cool. I like that question. All right, we got Mr. Suave. So his first tweet is Chico Suave. His first tweet was, "Why are you trying so hard to be friends with someone that don't even check in on you?" And I'm just like, I'm looking for the thread to scroll up. Like, all right, what's he talking about? And that's it. That's the tweet. So I pulled it because I was like, all right, like. He got me because I'm like, what's up, man? Like,
and this was to you?
No, this is on the timeline. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know who he was talking to or what he was talking about, but that's how he put it. So I put it up. But then when I told him to be on the show, he said he can't tune in live because it's college graduation, but I'll check it out when I get home. So let me get that. Let me get that $30,000. Debt. Congratulations on the podcast. So congratulations on graduating. First of all, like forget the debt talk, but hopefully that 30,000 doesn't have a 6.375 interest rate because then it's going to be 80,000. So if it's just 30,000, you pay that off, Suave. I got faith in you. If it's a 6% interest rate, though, again, you're paying about 80, 90,000 on that, and but congratulations to him, right?
Congrats. Yes.
There you go, Suave. All right, I think we got some more. This is the stuff here that we want to send good vibes out, right? I did this for Chris Lieben a lot when he was, all plugged in and stuff. This is from Fight Night Frankie. My name isn't Frankie. I don't know why he has it there. Because his name's not really Frankie. Update. Now they're saying it might have been a stroke. They don't know if they want to diagnose it as a blood vessel dissection or stroke. Also saying they found an abnormality on her brain. Migraines stem from. So they don't know. It's something with the brain. And then he updated here. She's home, and they're calling it a stroke. F&A. Thank you to all showed support. So she can't be that old because I think he's younger than me. But my thoughts are with his wife and him, and I hope she has a speedy recovery. I'm not very good at consoling people, but I like to send good vibes.
Sending good vibes and prayers, it's got to suck. So,
yeah, man.
Whatever helps.
Yeah. And then we got another one here. So same thing. Not the same thing because it's worse. Because anytime I see children not well, really as a grown man is really not fun to watch. Like childhood illness is really hard for dudes my age to watch. So in the ER, my son prayers. That's just from the father. He's the white belt he was called, I think. I just sent vibes because I don't really do prayers. But and then he wrote over here, thank you for your support, guys. He was having a hard time breathing through and a really severe respiratory infection. He's going to be off for a few days, monitoring him. He's not great, but he is a bit better. And that's the little dude fighting it off right there. And he sent the picture. It's, well wishes. I hate to see kids ill. So, thinking about that kid.
Yeah. I mean, you're a strong dude for even putting that up there, because Twitter can be pretty rough.
Yeah, bro.
They're not all good people. So yeah, sending prayers for sure.
This dude, though, if you ever watch him train out his bag, he's got a fight coming up. He moves really well for a big dude.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, like when dudes try to put up the hit in the bag, and you're like, bro, you shouldn't do that. That dude can move. Anyway, thoughts with him. Next up, we got from Kevin Jiu-Jitsu through Figgy 2 times. Charles is the most potent offensive fighter in MMA. Who's the best defensive fighter currently? Who do you got?
Defensive. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's tough. I mean, so I got to go with guys at least in their prime anyway, in the UFC.
Well, John Jones in your prime.
Right. I mean, I would even say Anderson Silva too. Those guys barely ever got hit,
Yeah, I mean, Anderson Silva was more like a Roy Jones defensive guy where he used his matrix talents, where John Jones has both matrix talents plus superior distance management without, I don't know, I think John Jones can get in the pocket and also not get hit.
Right.
I don't know. I might still say John Jones right now.
That's tough. That's tough.
I don't know. I was thinking, but boxing, it's easier. You had Bernard Hopkins of the world. You've had, Mayweather's of the world. Dudes are just defensive clinic people. But MMA is harder because why? Because we probably don't like defensive. we probably blank it out of our memories. I mean,
I got one for you. I'm gonna say Khamzat.
Yeah, well, he was till that Burns fight. He only got hit once or twice. But,
true. So that was the one fight, but before that, he had what 3-4 punches maybe taken or something.
Yeah, I mean the level of fighting. No, who was really good defensively. Up until he was older, was Frankie Edgar. I thought he was good because he was in and out a lot. TJ Dillashaw. Oh, Dominic Cruz was always very good defensively, and that's why he always went to decisions that pissed us all off. So Dominic Cruz was very good defensively. You rarely saw him get knocked out till he did, right? Till he did.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got Jan. I don't know if you saw this. This cracked me up today. I watched this a couple times. So he's like, someone needs protection, and it's at the end of the fight with Izzy, and Jan's talking to him, and he's like,
"Oh, right."
He's like, "Are you tired?" And Izzy's trying to be stunting, "Nah, I'm not tired," and my legs are a little tired, and he's like, "Say something about his guard." So Jan's like, "Yo, you need a bodyguard?" And he's like, "What?" I like how Izzy doesn't let him off the hook. He's like, "What did you say?" He's like, "You need how much you paying?" That's what he says, and Izzy's like, "For what?" And he's like, "For what?" And he's like, "To be your bodyguard. You just say you need a bodyguard." He goes, "No, in the guard." And then Jan
in the guard.
Yeah, Jan is cracking up. It was funny. I enjoyed that.
It's that language barrier.
Now we got Fabian Edwards as they're fighting right now. Fabian Edwards says, when I defeat Lyoto, I don't want to hear any talk that he's old. You're going to hear talk that he's old, bro. right?
Okay, so spoiler alert, he just, I believe it was a knockout. I missed the end of it. I saw Machida was on the ground and Fabian was kind of talking to him. So, but he
All right,
definitely won.
so he's gonna hear that the guy's old though, right?
Yeah, because he's literally old.
Yeah, he is old. All right, next up, because I got to go to Lowe's to get some wood in a minute, but can the algorithm catch this? So this is dope. This dude screenshots talking shit to people, right? He's joking here. But if you screenshot it, they can't really find it, right? So if I respond to your tweet like, fuck you, product, you bitch-ass motherfucker, right? And I don't hit reply, but I tag it in my reply. So like say I tag that instead of writing it, they're not going to be able to see that because it's a screen. It's an uploaded picture. It's not within what Twitter can monitor.
Right.
So he can see that right there, rolling your dirty asshole, blah, blah. Yo, he didn't write that. He deletes that. And then he tags that into it. So like, wow. Yo, Donald Trump should have been doing that. It's genius, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Damn. So there's levels to this.
Yeah, bro. It's so simple, though. So simple. All right, we got the filthy casual, this girl. Please stop talking and just let me forget this match. Yeah, exactly. Rose, I got what I wanted. I'm not sure what that means. Like, yo, you got what you wanted. You got to stand up fight and didn't do shit. Yo, Jorge got what he wanted with Usman. He got put to sleep. You got what you wanted. You fucked up.
Yep. Rose is, I think you can see the mental weakness in Rose. And if that's what she wanted, that's what she got. I don't know.
That's what you got. Yeah, exactly. You got your belt taken.
Yeah.
And you didn't even like really get beat up. You just nothing happened.
Right.
So Gary Gurich to end. We got
gave it away.
You can't control everything, product. Sometimes you just need to relax, have faith that things will work out, let go a little, and let life happen. You hear that, product? Yeah.
I like that.
And then I have 3 of them today from Gare.
Oh, okay.
People spend too much time looking for more instead of appreciating what they have.
Okay.
You know what I call that? We call that, me and my boy, we call that mountain climbing. And women do it a lot. It's like, yo, just calm down. Like men, I think, are cooler in their den and chill, like whatever. But women like to mountain climb a lot. Like yo, just be cool, man. Like yo, we're doing good. Yeah. And it's the last one I got. I'm just me. I'm not. I'm just me. I'm not mean. I'm just real. That's Gary. Yo. And then somebody right below, you are scary as hell looking, though. Right? If Gary Goodrich looks scary as shit.
Yeah.
You know it. So that's it, man. That's the wrap of the show. Gary. Yeah. Hey, you have a good fight weekend, product. I'm going to enjoy myself. I know that.
Absolutely.
So
I'll see you there.
Any got a final parlay for anybody real quick?
I like, where'd it go? I just had it up too. All right, I'm going to go with Maximov, money line. I'm going to go with I might play with this one a little bit, but I'm definitely going to put Caitlin.
Okay. Oh, Chikugan. Okay, nice. Oh, lost you. Product. No, we've lost the product. Or did I lose myself? Well, I don't know. But that's it. We're going to roll out, I guess, product. Thanks for stopping in. And it was a pleasure having you on both shows today. 25 minutes each. We are out.